Hello and welcome back to the channel and my playthrough of Arkham Horror, the Scarlet Keys. When last we left off, we did a whole bunch of globetrotting, all the way around to here. And we ended up in Buenos Aires, where we will face Sanguine Shadows. Carmen San Diego. Let's get right into it. As soon as you arrive in Buenos Aires, you set your meeting with Oficial Bolivar at a cafe overlooking the harbor. Seagulls cry out over the many shipping and fishing boats in the distance. Even after Bolivar arrives, you continue to keep an eye out for others listening in. For anyone wearing red, especially. The officers meet you in uniform instead of casual clothes. Whether by protocol or due to being overworked, you are unsure. His response to your letter seemed overly eager. Perhaps he is as starved for information regarding his target as you are. Your letter suggests we may be able to aid one another, he says casually, after calling out for a Cafe Chico. You have information regarding La Chica Rosa? You clarify that you were the one seeking information from Bolivar, not the other way around. Well, scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, he says, his expression turning serious. What do you know? I can tell him everything. I can give him breadcrumbs, or I can be... When we're nice to everybody, we get the tablets, and since we're capped on tablets, we'll get an XP. And I really need XP so Leo can get his upgraded sledgehammers. So we're going to tell him everything and hope that gives me an XP. You decide that honesty is the best policy. You doubt he would believe your tale about extraterrestrials and secret organizations, but you can at least tell him what you know regarding the Chica Roja. He mulls over the information you give him, taking a minute to process everything. So you really believe that La Chica Roja has these abilities? You tell him you are certain. It may be tough to believe, but it's important that Bolivar understand the reality of the situation. I knew it. I knew it, he grins. Of course, it makes so much sense. The way she could vanish into thin air, move with such speed. You hadn't expected him to believe you, but it turns out your information has only confirmed his own suspicions. So, how do you intend to help us catch her? You tell Bolivar that you intend to capture her on your own. All you need from him is information regarding her objective and last known whereabouts in Buenos Aires. He pulls several photos of buildings in Buenos Aires out of his folder and reveals them to you. La Chica Roja has caused a past of thievery and mischief throughout Buenos Aires. Hundreds of thousands of pesos and stolen art and artifacts. So what is that in American, like $5? I'm going to check that real quick. 100,000 pesos is about $6,000. So, I mean, it's still a good chunk of money, but yeah. He points to each of the photos one by one. Casa Rosada, Policia Erasura, Tiracha Colon. She has been spotted many times, but try as we might, we cannot catch her in the act. Those in charge are, shall we say, unhappy with how the situation has been handled. He looks away and scratches at the back of his hand as he stammers. It is clear to you that Bolivar's career is on the line, but you know that the stakes are much higher than even that. It's like she's toying with us, mocking us. He strikes the surface of the table in frustration, making a killing while making fools of us all. You tell official Bolivar that you will help him find the girl in the carmine coat, but only if he aids you in the investigation. Of course, he says with a grin. If it means we can finally put that thief behind bars, I will do what I can. You shake the man's hand together, a plan begins. Hey, we do get a XP each. And proceed to set up. Oh, it freaking adds stitch automatically. That's pretty cool. Everything's connected. This is the location randomizer. That. Okay, let's go by this point by point. Build the agenda deck using only Agenda 1, and the Act decks using only Act decks 1 and 2. Got it. Each of us begins playing Avina Manudu, which is the middle one. Choose one of the 7 remaining locations at random and remove it from the game. 1, 2, 3. Palacio Eruzes. Place 1 resource on each location in play other than Avina de Mio as targets. There should be 6 targets in total. That's annoying. We have 2 dead ends, which is a little annoying. Gather each decoy mini-core and set each of them in the following mini-cores, La Chica Roja and appointed cost. Set them aside out of play. Find the double-sided La Chica Roja card, flip her to the enemy side, and resolve her concealed keyword. This is the enemy, yep. Concealed file. So, gotta delete this. Also, according to... There has been errata. Normally, when you resolve the conceal keyword, you start on your starting location and then go out accordingly. But for this setup, you do not go on your location because that doesn't make sense. Okay. Set the following chords into play. Shuffle the entire... You're now ready to begin. Okay. We are going to do it. Hopefully. Agenda 1 day. Where in the world is she? La Chica Roja is stealing pieces divided up from an old art collection, which you believe report to the key. At the start of the game, or after the agenda deck resets, set the amount of doom on this agenda to 2. After you expose the decoy, La Chica Rica attacks you. When this agenda advances, La Chica Roja will collect one of the pieces she seeks. Okay. The Scarlet Shadow. Thanks to Officer Boulevard, you believe you know which building she might hold the pieces of La Chica Roja is after. All that is left is catch her in the act. Expose the thief's warehouse. If an investigator engages La Chica Roja, advance. I forgot how tedious this one can be. Okay. Well, did we get a sledgehammer? That's nice. And we got Leo. Of course, we don't have the money for Leo and Sledgehammer just yet, but it is what it is. That goes away. I'm definitely not keeping the combo just yet. Keeping that. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. So draw 3. Don't get that in play. Okay, we gotta practice. That's annoying. As long as we don't whiff. Okay, so our turn. I think Leo's gonna go first. 1, 2, 3. Drop down the sledgehammer. Second action, he's gonna move. He seems like the cemetery type. We're gonna go. Oh wait, first we should reveal this location, huh? If your difficulty level is easy, it's standard, and this we can resign here. Okay, so second action, we're gonna move. Spin X clues and take X horror. Look at the reveal side of X conceal mini cards at this location without exposing them. On the one hand, like she deals 1 and 1. We're gonna take a whole lot of damage if we just do every one. I think last action he's gonna gain money. Okay, next to Ursula. First action she's gonna move to over here probably. Provincia. Spin X clues and thrice as many resources. Look at the reveal side of X mini cards at this location without exposing them. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I do get a free investigate, which I will use with practice makes perfect. Do I get a practiced? I do. Barely. So I'm at 4, 5, 6 to 3, up 3. Let's do it. Got it. Do I want the clue or do I want... you can only do it at this location, which is annoying. I will get the clue. And this will go to my hand. Second action... I remember there being one where you can check from anywhere. I need to find that. Second action, we're going to move. And last action, look at the reveal side of a concealed mini card at this location. Then draw the top 2 cards in counter deck. I may spend 2 clues to cancel that card's effect and discard it. That's a good one. Last I'm going to investigate, I believe. Even... I will commit perception. Oh, I should have drawn for the perception. Astounding Revelations, perfect. I'll be up 2, up 3. Skull. Number of targets. There are no targets on this card, so we succeed. We draw a card. One of the segments, which is nice. We get a clue. I have 2 clues, so I'm going to spend... I'm going to look at the reveal side of this mini card without exposing it. It's a decoy. Then I will draw the top card of the encounter deck. Jesus. I'm going to spend 2 clues to just delete that. Thank you. And that is it. Enemy phase, no enemies. Upkeep. Leo gets a glory. Ursula gets another astounding revelation. That's slightly annoying. And Doom goes to 3 out of 7. And encounters. Ursula gets. Put attached to an enemy in the shadows without. Okay. After you expose attached enemy, the enemy attacks you and gets +2 fight until the end of the round. Okay, that's fine. Put knives into play in your threat area if there's no copy of it. After you expose a decoy, take 2 damage. Oh, he's never going to get rid of this. He has terrible knees. Okay, so we're going to let Leo go first. He's going to gain 2 money and spend it all to play Leo, which gives him an extra action. Which we're just going to use to move back. Okay. Ursula's turn. We're going to Action 1 move here. Action 2... We're going to move to the theater. Spend 1 clue, test 4 to stake out the rafters. You may spend 1 additional clue to reduce difficulty by 2. If you succeed, look at the revealed. Okay. So, we're going to use her ability. 2. We're up 1. Up 2, up 3. Hey, Elder Sign. We get the clue. We are not using her movement ability. I'm not doing that thing, though. Not without at least another clue. Last action, we're going to play the Gremlin more. Okay, no enemies. He should have tested this. Can he even? He can with the Elder Sign. That's amazing. Cultist. -5. Fail by 2 or more. Shuffle each concealed mini card at your location at each connecting location. Then place them in random positions where they were. Okay. So he still has that. Upkeep. He gets an Enchanted Blade. Ursula gets another Eureka. Doom goes to 4 to 7. We are not doing this. Encounters. Ursula gets. Attached to a location without a target. And without a copy of calling card. While calling card is in play, clues cannot be spent. After you successfully investigate attached location by 2 or more, discard calling card. Look at the reveal side of concealed mini card any location without exposing it. Oh, Lord. Only place you can put it is there. That's fine. Okay, we need to succeed by 2 or more. It's 3. He's currently even. He could be up 2. Up 3. We're not doing this. Clues cannot be spent is so annoying. Okay, we're going to let Ursula go first. She's going to move in. She's going to use her free action to investigate using Grim Linmore. So we're currently 6-3, up 3, up 4, up 5. Up 5, please do it. Got it. So let's resolve this first. Top 3 cards. Practice makes perfect, I guess. Shuffle, then we resolve the other one. I guess Runic Axe is fine. We succeeded by 2 or more, so we may draw a card, which we will. We succeeded by 2 or more, so discard this and look at 1 without exposing it. And we also get a clue. I can do this one next round. No, not really. I have to spin 1 clue. It'll be close. I'm not going to be able to do it. He might. But he's also not good at will. This is an easy one. Just spend 2 clues to cancel it. Let's look at this one. Got her. Okay. That was lucky. So that was 1 action. Second action, we're going to move. Last action, we are going to investigate. We are currently up 2. I think up 2 is fine. I don't want to commit a resource to this. Tablet. -1. Cancel the effects and icons of each card committed. Okay, I didn't. So, we are, of course, revealing the card, which is La Chica Roja. She becomes engaged. So, if this is the first time this act has been advanced, following all of your leads, you manage to beat La Chica Roja to her target and lie in ambush. She arrives soon after and sets to work, but it's not long before she realizes something is wrong. She hums a jazzy improvisation and saunters around the room scanning for something. Come on out, she says at last, a smirk on her lips. You reveal yourself and tell her to stop what she's doing. Or what, she grins. You gonna make me? You finally have her in her sights. La Chica Roja gains Parlay test 6 or that to outsmart the thief. You may spend 1 clue to reduce this test difficulty. If you fail, she attacks you. Objective, if she would be defeated, advance. If the parlays, advance. Oh, so she's still engaged. That's fine, probably. Because that was all 3 of her actions. Next, for Leo. Leo's going to move in. Leo's going to engage, so he doesn't accidentally try to kill her. And he's going to thank you, Sledgehammer. We're going to Sledgehammer this bitch. So 4, 5, 6-3, up 3. What's the bag looking like? That cultist is so scary. But nothing else really is. I'll commit the Enchanted Blade to be up 4. Got it. So she takes full damage. We're going to spend a last resource to play Glory. Draw 2 cards after defeating an enemy. Hey, another Leo. Always good. Okay, so we have defeated her as she only has 2 health. Find the location for target on it nearest to La Chica Roja. Place that target on the scenario reference card. Doink. Then if there are 3 targets in the scenario, there's not. Otherwise, fine. You can have this one. The mysterious thief calls to you as she makes her escape. There's more where that came from anyway. Before you can catch her with a twirl of her stark red coat, she vanishes into the shadow without a trace. Heal all damage from her, return her to the shadows, and resolve her concealed keyword ability. Oh, she should have had this. I still would have succeeded. But Ursula would have taken 1-1. And this is going to be discarded in the round. Distribute those as evenly as possible in each location with a target. So we're going to put you two over here. Why not? Reset the Action Agenda Dex to Agenda 1 and Act 1. I should finish reading. Each investigator loses each of their clues. Add clues to each location until it's equal to its clue value. So that's 3. Good. That's 2. Put 1 here. That's 2. Put 1 here. 2. Put 1 here. 2. Put 1 here. Okay, and I assume we go back down to clues. After the agenda deck resets. Yeah. Okay, so that was everybody's turn. So we start a new round. Doom to 3. Well, first we do our encounters. First you test this. 0, you fail. And upkeep. Coronaphobia, that's annoying. Ursula gets a shortcut, that's not bad. Then we do that. Then encounters. Ursula gets. Test 4 book. If you fail, you must decide. Okay. I'm currently even to this. Both my perceptions are in the bag, so the only thing I'm going to get from practice is a deduction, which I don't want to spend on this. I'm just going to be even. -1. It's a good thing I did that. I'm going to place a Doom on the agenda. Because I'm pretty sure I can't select that other one since there's no courtier enemies in play. Hunter! This is annoying. Okay, we're going to let Leo go first because he's probably just going to beat this thing up. It's 6-3, up 3. Fine. Got it. That's 3 damage. Do I do it again? Or do I do the weak one with an overpower? It would be 5-3, up 3. 5-3, up 2. Blah. It's probably fine. 5-3, up 2 for the weaker one. Hey! So that thing's dead. I can search the top 3 cards for an out. I don't think I have any. No. And he has one more action, which he's just going to... He's going to take a direct horror, which is annoying. He's just going to move out. And take a direct horror. Okay, Ursula's turn. What do I do? What do I do? I think she's gonna shortcut out of here. That is 3, so it'll be up 1. I will play a practice makes perfect into the investigation here. 9. I get a deduction. I get the last astounding discovery, but I kind of want to wait for a secret to get out. If I can. So I'm at 4. 5-3, up 2. Did I want to do Grim Memoir? Yes. So that's up 4. auto fail. Fantastic. I'm going to spend 2 to get rid of this dude's Chronophobia. And I am just going to investigate again, I think. 4, 5, 6, with the Grim Memoir up 3. Haha, that wasn't a chord or icon to commit. So I get the clue and I draw a chord. Another deduction. Okay. No enemies. Upkeep. Leo gets a Relentless. Ursula gets Cryptic Writings. Do I want this for 2 resources? Not yet. I think I need it for the icons. Okay, Doom goes to 5 of 7. I think the Chica's going to get this one. And Encounters. Knives in the Dark. Okay. You get test 4. Well, he's failing this one. He literally cannot... Yeah. Take 1 damage and 1 horror. Horror will go on Leo. And then move to a central location, which we're already there. Okay. Now what do I do? We're going to let Leo... Well, not Leo. This dude. He's going to... Do I care about this? We're not doing tests. Really? Probably. He's going to move up here first. See what this thing is. Spend 1 clue, test 4 to observe the staff. You may spend 1 additional clue to reduce the difficulty of this test by 2. If you succeed, okay, yada yada. That was 1. Second action. Second action, we're going to move to the church. Spend a clue, test 4 shield. We ain't doing this. Okay, and 2 action, he's just going to discard Scene Shadows. Ursula's turn. First action, she's going to move down here. She's going to do her ability with the Grim Memoir. So she's up 2. Up 2. Up 3. Cancel the effects and icons of each card committed to this. So I don't get my other deduction either, but I still get a chord. A clue. And I was still succeeded by 2 or more, so I can draw a card from that. This is annoying. Second action, I think we're going to draw. We have 2 segments, which is nice. I think we're going to start, since this doesn't have any secrets left, we're going to start getting our engine going and place that down. So that's that. No enemies. Upkeep. The other Runic Axe. Another Daring. Encounter goes to 6 out of 7 and Encounters. This stupid thing. Another Night Gaunt. Okay. We're just going to do what we did before. Up 6. Up 3, I mean. Got it. I don't have anything cool, so we're just going to overkill it again. -5. I did fail by 2 or more. Shuffle each concealed mini card, a location, each connecting location. I didn't look at any. So I'm not even going to bother because it's the same thing. That's bad. And then we're going to test this. Do it again. Okay, fine. And then Ursula's up. She has 2 clues. I'm going to look at the reveal side of this mini card. It's La Chica Roja. Then draw the top card of the encounter deck. Locked door. Attach the location for most clues. That's this place. The place we don't need to get clues from anymore. So there was a poor lay action. I know this is kind of cheating, but it's whatever. I should be able to do this. So we're going to investigate. We're currently even. That stinks. Up 3. Got it. Reveal. It's La Chica Roja. We get this. She's engaged. We flip this. Once again, you beat your rival to the punch and she spots you immediately. You again, she says dismissively. Don't you have anything better to do? I'm quite busy, as you can see. Okay. Second action, we're going to attempt to parlay with books. Okay, so we spin an A clue. I just realized you can only spend 1 clue to do this. So it's 4. I'm currently even to this. Do we have another? We don't have another round. I'm going to do the agility test. There is an agility, yeah. Because it's the same. We are currently... Wait. First, we're going to shortcut. This doesn't take an action, so we don't provoke attached to opportunity. He's not here. Never mind, not doing that. I think she disengages. Yeah, never mind. That wouldn't work. So, yeah. The second action parlay, we're just doing 2 to be up. 2. Please. Please. Got it. We have successfully parlayed. And we reset. This is the 3rd time we're doing this, so she goes away. I'm getting really lucky with these decoy pulls. So 1, 2, 4. I should probably use this for the random. 1, 2, 3. Banca delle Provicio. I don't see the bank. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Tetracolon. Okay, and I still have an action. Do I? Yeah, I still have 1 action. And we have to reset everything. Reset to 2. Remove all clues. 3, 1, 2. This should be 2. 2. This is 2. And this is 2. Okay. I think I'm just going to gain a money. And that's it for me. This thing is going to bite Leo for 1 and 1. Upkeep. Plan of action, not bad. Prepare for the worst, not great. Doom goes to 3 out of 7. And encounters. Aloof Patrol. Nearest location with a concealed mini-cord and no... Are these? While it's ready, concealed mini-cords at its location cannot be exposed. After you defeat it, look at the revealed side of any concealed mini-cord in play. That is cool. And you get... If there are no enemies in the shadows, well, of course, okay. Otherwise, test 4. If you fail, place a decoy at the location of the most concealed mini-cords. Okay. So, test 4 book. We're down 1. Do I have anything I want to commit to this? Not really. So, just down 1. I forgot about this. Oh, that's not the other one. So, yeah, I fail. So, place with the most is one of these two. Okay. Odds, it's the bank. Odds, it's the bank. Okay, so we're going to let Leo go first again. We're going to try to sledgehammer this thing up 3. -5. Again, we haven't seen anything, so I don't really care. Do it again. What is this? Chords. -5. -5. That's the easy side. Okay. I'm going to move up for 1. I don't want to do that because of that. I'm going to spend 2 to get rid of these stupid shadows. And last action, I'm just going to move up into the hub and try to get a clue here. I'm currently up 1. Got it. Got a clue. Okay, enemy phase. It hits me for 1 and 1 again. This guy's going to go here. And upkeep. Leo gets a... Watch this. Ursula gets a calling in favors. I still have... No. And encounters. No, that should go to 4. Test 4. If you fail, place... I'm just going to do this even. -2. So I'm going to place it. We're just not going to get it this time. Leo gets Peril Search. There's a concealed mini card at your location. You may expose it. If an enemy's mini card will be exposed by this effect, instead flip it back over and shuffle it face down with the concealed mini cards. If you expose the decoy, I take 2 damage, so I'm not going to do that. So it surges. Peril, I must either spend 1 clue or choose to discard half your non-weakness cards on and up. No clues, so spend half my card. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to let Leo go first. Again, up 3. Got it. It's dead. Then I'm going to spend 2 actions to get over here to hopefully kill this thing in a turn or 2. After we advance, probably. What do I want to do? So, if I'm committed to doing this, I should probably just gain money. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna fail this one. And no enemies to speak of. So upkeep. Well, he's fine. Keep, upkeep. Doom goes to 6 out of 7 and encounters. You must either spin a clue. I'm gonna spin the clue. You get, hey, that's what you like to see. And Orpheus. Oh, he should have been testing this. I'll test this once. No. Because he can still succeed with the Elder Sign. Oh, she should have been testing this too. Whatever. -2. So she would have failed that. Okay. So, Orpheus. One, two, three. We're going to play Jake. Then, for 1. We're going to call in a favor. Putting Jake to our hands. Looking at the top 9. And we get Witten Green. So I only pay 1 for that. I'm not going to proc her a thing anymore. I just realized that. But the extra thing is nice. I should probably get a clue just in case for that thing. So 5 to 3 up 2. Shuffle my deck just in case. Got it. And last action, we're getting another money. This dude's turn. He's going to draw for 1. That's good. Also, she should have tested for a nice in the dark. She's up 1. Hey, she got it. He's going to draw for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Okay. For 3 and 4, he's just going to gain money. Okay, that's that. No enemies, upkeep. We get the full segment, which we're just going to fast out. And we get Pendant of the Queen. Now I just need money for Sophist. And we're in business. Okay. And Leo gets a lucky cigarette case. Doom advances. Hot on the thief's heels, you bust through the door leading to her current target, only to find her already leaving with a piece of the statuette. She gives you a mischievous smirk before escaping through a nearby window. Reveal each mini card, find the location with a target on it, and place if there Find the location with a target on it nearest to La Chicaroa's mini card. Otherwise, okay. So everything's gonna flip. We remove everything. We're set to 2. Where is she? There she was. So she gets this one. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And the last one goes 1, 2, 3. Nope. Bank. Okay, so it's more than likely at the bank, but we also get clues, which I think only this location got clues missing. And we get encounter cards. Peril, if there are no enemies, it does. Each of Eshka lose an action. We're going to let each of Eshka lose an action. This thing. Double the negative modifier for each revealed chaos token. That's annoying. Okay, our turn. What the hell are we going to do? Okay, she's going to gain a money for 1. And second action, she's going to move. She's going to move over here. And she's going to investigate with a free action. She's up 2 to this, which hopefully is fine. It was not. Next, it's Leo's turn. We are going to sledgehammer this stupid thing. So we're at up 5. We're going to be up 6. Because We're going to be up 8. Fuck it. That is -2, so it's -4, So we get a card for overpower. And we get an action back. Okay. That's not enough to kill these things, unfortunately. We're going to spend 2 to get out a lucky cigarette case. And last action, we're going to get money. And we're going to test this thing. +1. Not enough. We need the Elder Sign. So that's it. No enemies. Upkeep. You get a Whitney. You get a Vicious Blow. That would have been nice last turn. 3. Encounters. Ursula gets test 4. I'm currently even. This will make me up 2. Jake will make me up 3. Sorry, Jake. I'm still even, so I still succeed, but whatever. Locked door. That would be one of these. Let's do it down to here. Okay, so Leo, first action, engage this thing. Second action, beat him up a bunch. He did. Okay. Look at the revealed side of one in play. So I can't do the ones here. So let's do this one. That's a decoy. Last action. I think he's just going to make the money for last action. Her first action, 1, 2, 3, 4. Eldritch Sophist. We have Charisma, so we got both. We're going to use one. We're going to use the Pendant of the Queen to get a clue from this one. That's not a clue, because why not? We're going to exhaust him to move one from Runed Axe to back to the Queen. Does this exhaust? It does exhaust. I can't really do anything right here, right now. Move for 1. I'll move for 2. And then we're going to move over here and use our free ability to investigate. We're currently up 1. We'll be up 2. Got a clue. Okay, and that is that. Enemies are aloof. Upkeep. You get Board and Blood. It must either discard an ally asset you control from play, or discard it. I guess the one in hand, because I don't want to spend another 6 money to get rid of that. This gets Call the Unknown. Fine. Doom goes to 4 to 7 and encounters. Peril Surge that's concealed. You may expose it. I know this is a decoy. Yeah, we're just going to do it. Okay, so this is both decoys. Don't need to do anything about this. Discard. Surge. Calling card. Attached to a copy with a photocopy of calling card. That's annoying. Leo gets test 3. Currently up 1. Oh, this is bad. This could kill me. Up 1. Up 2. Up 3. Got it! I succeed. Okay. So clues cannot be spent. I'm going to engage this fucker. Then spend like a whole... Try to kill him. Auto fail. I will do the basic one with a vicious blow. So up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5. Got it. He's dead. I can look at a 1. Let's do one of the ones here. It's the one who's most likely to be. No. And last action. Oh, I can draw a card for Lucky Cigarette Case. Eh. I'm going to spend... I'm even to the investigation. Up 1, up 2 to investigate my location. Got a clue. Okay, and that's Leo's turn, Ursula's turn. She is going to choose a location under the new location. It's going to be Aviano. Move down here. Investigate. We're up 1. I'm going to exhaust this thing and do the charge thing to give him the clue. So I'm currently up 2 to this, which is not the best. Because I need to succeed by 2 to score this. Hey, -2. So I get the clue, but I don't get the calling card out the way. I am going to do it again. Up 2. Got it. I get another clue. I get the calling card out the way. And I can look at anything. This is, we said, is a decoy. I'm going to look here. Because then Leo next turn can get this one, maybe. We got her. Okay. So. And last action. She's going to gain a money. Okay. Up, no enemies, so upkeep. She gets a cryptic. I definitely don't want the resources. You get that. Doom goes to 5 out of 7. Encounters. If there are no enemies in the shadows, otherwise... Oh, no. Oh, no, I have to succeed this. I'm currently even. Up 2. Son of a butt! Place a decoy at the location with the most concealed mini cards. And then shuffle them back together. Oh, he should have done Knives in the Dark. He failed. Yeah, it didn't matter. And his encounter is attached to that. Yeah. That's annoying. And Orpheus. Ursula's going to go first. She's going to choose this for the thing. She's going to gain a clue, because why not? Move. She's going to investigate for free, because why not? Up 2 to this. We're not spinning anything. Auto fail. Perfect. Next, she's going to use the action. She's going to spend 2 clues and all the money. No, I did that wrong. I can spend 1 clue, which, I mean, at this... Whatever. I'm just going to be up 2 again. Another auto fail. Okay. 3 times no charm. Okay, we got there. I'm going to reveal a card. It's La Chica Roja. So, when you expose her, gains +2, attacks you, and gains +2 fight. So, we're going to put the 1 and 1 on her. Because I don't really need her anymore. And I did successfully investigate. Barely. So, no Into the Unknown. And La Chica Roja is in play. She is a 5. It is Leo's turn. He is going to 1 action engage. 2nd and 3rd actions attack her. We're now even. Up 3. Up 4. Please. Oh, she is defeated. We got all 3, but I don't think that's the end of the scenario. And if there are 3 targets in the scenario reference card, skip the rest of the act. Instead, proceed to scenario interlude. Cast a light. Okay. La Chica Roja paces around you in a slow circle as you claim her prize. You're good, she concedes with a playful smirk, but you're working for the wrong people. You know that, right? You tell her to stand down and turn herself over for questioning. She steps into the shadows, obscuring her face, but you can tell from her tone that she hasn't stopped smiling. Check the targets in play and in the campaign log. If there are no targets on La Chica Roja, I have been not doing something right. The Red Glove Man should be in the encounter deck. Shouldn't he? Oh no, that's the next one. No. We have not done that yet. Never mind. Whew. Unless we have, and I just completely forgot about it. But it wasn't the A, so it's fine. If there are no targets on La Chica Roja, well, there is. Skip to resolution 1? We don't even get because of 1 target. Okay, fine, be that way. Resolution 1. You rush to apprehend your quarry, but with a twirl of shadow, she has vanished. It's as if she was a trick of the light all along. The same kind of mischief mirrored in official Bolivar's reports. Thankfully, you now possess enough of what she was after to put it together yourself. It takes some time and research, but eventually you're able to slot the various pieces of what you originally assumed to be art together. To your surprise, the result is an ornate figure of a woman in robes. Tears curved as thin lines like bloody scars trail down the figure's cheeks. With her new prize in tow, you report back to official Bolivar the next day. He is more than a little miffed that his enemy escaped his grasp, but relieved that her campaign of thievery is finally at an end. I warned you she would get away, he says between sips of his espresso. As far as my superiors are concerned, the book is closed on this one. Won't look good on my record, but as long as she's fled the city like you say, I'm content with that. You thank him again for his help and prepare to leave Buenos Aires. Each Veshka earns victory experience equal to the victory X of each in this way. Each gains 1 bonus experience for each target that was on the scenario reference card. So we gain 3. Okay. And your campaign log card, you haven't seen the last of La Chica Roja. Choose Neveshka to be the bearer of the Weeping Lady in the campaign log. Look at all this stuff I could have done. Sanguine Watcher. I could have beaten him. Maybe. The Weeping Lady. Discover a clue at your location or connecting location. Flip this to the unstable side. Each investigator must score an asset they control if able. Then if the investigator shifted this, flip it to the stable side. Okay. I mean, Ursula's already good at getting clues, is the thing. She's already so good at getting clues. So we're gonna give everything to him. Weeping Lady is Leo. Mark one time in your campaign log. Which is another thing that is Epsilon. As you traverse the streets, you flinch at every shifting shadow and every passerby wearing red. You're definitely being followed, and you have no lack of enemies who might fit the bill. For the remainder of the campaign, whenever you're setting up a scenario, perform the following. Gather each of the enemies in the red courtier encounter set whose name matches those you haven't seen the last of in your campaign log. Choose one at random and shuffle it into the encounter deck for the scenario. The red courtier, okay. So, red courtier, now we're going to start shuffling this dude in. And now also La Chica Roja. Where are you? Okay. Put you here so I hopefully don't forget. And that is the scenario. Okay, so we're going to continue a little bit with Globetrotting. We're going to spend our ticket to go to London. That marks a time. We're now at London, which is an actual location now. 27H. Let's see what that is. 27. You arrive in London and follow Agent Quinn's directions to get to the town of Ansbury. Immediately after checking into a hotel, your concierge wordlessly hands you a note with an address by the side of a park on the western side of the historic town. You head there immediately, only to find Agent Ari Quinn sitting in the driver's seat of a Bentley, reading a newspaper, not paying you any heed. Without making a scene, you silently climb into the passenger seat. Finally, been waiting here all day. You're not even sure how Quinn knew you'd arrived in town, but you suppose the Foundation must have eyes and ears all over every harbor and border checkpoint. You ask her what she's been up to and what she wanted to show you, at which point she starts the Bentley engines and rolls along the road to the west. You'll see, just a short drive later, you come to a familiar sight. You should have known. Quinn is taken to the site of a mysterious and prehistoric Stonehenge. A ring of standing stones marks the site, inside which another ring of smaller blue stones seems to serve no particular purpose whatsoever. A few tourists peruse the monument and all, but it's otherwise quiet. You follow close behind, and ask Agent Quinn why she asked you to come all this way. Strange place, is it not? She asks, a rhetorical question. The historians have long debated over the likely function of the landmark, but none know for certain. As you draw nearer, she points to the various standing stones and to the concentric ring of smaller stones inside. Almost like something is missing. Check the campaign. Agent Quinn does not trust us, so we are dead and gone. Right? Yeah. So it is going to be dead and gone 5. Quinn heads to the center of the bluestone ring and takes out a small contraption possessing a series of lights among its surface. It lets out several beeps, rising in frequency as she reaches the very center. This confirms my suspicions, she says under her breath, then shows her readings to you. Found these same kind of readings in a lot of other places. Renoak Island, Angkor, you get the idea. She stands and taps the device against the palm of her hand as she scans the stone rings. These rings you mentioned in your report, these, let us presume to call them extraterrestrials, when they take something, it vanishes completely. Do you understand what this means? Everything I know, everybody can see, it's just what's left. Look at Stonehenge. We have no earthly clue what it is. Maybe that's because it's incomplete. There could have been dozens of other structures erected right where we stand, and humanity would never know. She paces back and forth, agitated. This is my life's work. I've studied these kinds of events for over a decade. Paranormal disappearances, dead civilizations. Bloody hell, I'm fluent in a dozen dead languages. I've always assumed these events are a small slice of a pie missing from the greater whole. But what if we're only seeing what's left, a tiny slice of pie these creatures haven't stolen? If the cell possesses a mysterious whistle, we have, and fewer than 30 time has passed, so dead game 6. Suddenly, what Quinn has just said snaps you to attention. Quinn is an expert in long-dead languages and ancient civilizations. You ask her if she'd be willing to help you for a related matter far from Ansbury. If it will help me get to the bottom of this, then yeah, she replies eagerly. What can I do for you? With bated breath, you tell her it might require her to not inform the Foundation of her next whereabouts. She takes a moment to consider the implications, then nods, resolute. You hand her the whistle Aliki gave to you and tell her that it belonged to a courtier member who seems to know only Latin, ancient Greek, and other languages you cannot decipher. She studies it for a long while, turning it over and over in her hand. A white raven, she murmurs to herself. The Greek myths tell us that ravens were the messengers of the gods, Apollo in particular. They were once all white, but when Apollo sent one to spy on his lover, Coronis, he learned of his lover's infidelity and scorched the raven's wings, black in anger. You ask Agent Quinn if there is any place in the world one might associate with Apollo or his raven. There are temples in Rome dedicated to the god Apollo, she says. Apollo Sassanus and Apollo Palantius. Let me know if you head there. I'll meet you. In your companion log, record the cell is off mission. Each investigator earns 1 experience. Oh god, if we can get 1 more experience, Leo can upgrade both his sledgehammers. Mark 1 time and you may embark. Next, we are going to Rome. So that's 2 more time. 1, 2. And we are currently at Rome. 51T. If the cell is off mission, so Romulus and Remus 1. This is possibly one of the worst ideas I've ever had, Agent Quinn remarks as the two of you approach the Palatine Hill. The ruins of numerous temples litter the area, once marvels of luminous white marble decorated with intricate reliefs of ivory and delicately carved statues. Now nothing more than broken vestiges and stone foundations, half buried along the hill. You try your best to reassure Quinn, but she is right. This could easily be a wild goose chase or a trap. Commissioner Taylor would certainly not be happy if she knew her agents were attempting to parley with a member of the Red Courtier, but you suspect that Aliki knows more about the strange disappearances happening all over the globe than you do, and perhaps that is more important than the mission Taylor gave you. Quinn sighs and nods in agreement. I know, that's why I'm here, but still. She stops in her tracks, spotting something in the distance, and begins walking in that direction. There. Those are the ruins of the palace of Caesar Augustus, who was thought to have built the temple of Apollo Palantius nearby. Most scholars believe these nearby ruins to belong to the temple of Jupiter Victor, but I wager they are in fact Apollo's. You sigh and pull out the white raven whistle Aliki gave you. Now is as good a time as any to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, you simply wasted your time and Quinn's. You put the whistle to your lips and blow. Emerging is a paradoxically distant sound, a warbling trill not unlike the shrill sound that has haunted you ever since Kathmandu. The wind picks up, sudden and chill. Quinn pulls her coat over her torso with a shudder. Then, arriving just as swiftly, the bitter wind, you spy her. Aliki Zani Apparatu stands just over the ancient temple ruins, her red sash a splash of flowing color in the harsh breeze. As the wind and the discordant whistle both fade, her hair settles over her face, obscuring her expression. I hope you know what you're doing, Quinn murmurs to you under her breath as she approaches the haunting figure with much trepidation. The girl in the scarlet sash speaks a single word in ancient Egyptian, stopping Quinn in her tracks. The agent replies in kind, causing Aliki's head to tilt to the side in curious understanding. Slowly, bit by bit, the two begin to converse. changing languages every other sentence like two students testing one another. You watch it all as the two juggle ancient languages as easily as breathing. Finally, Quinn addresses you. You were right. She's searching for a place where Aliki speaks again and Quinn translates. The entities you've encountered. She thinks the things they take, no, devour. She thinks they end up somewhere else. She's searching for the place where they go. You ask Quinn if she can think of any place on Earth that might be a hot spot for such activity. There is one that I can think of, she replies. The Bermuda Triangle, otherwise known as the Devil's Triangle in the Atlantic. We've tried our best to keep it under wraps, but a lot of ships and even some aircraft have gone missing in that area. A few of those incidents are on my list of memory anomalies as well. Could be some kind of gateway. You tell her to ask Aliki why she is looking for this place, and the two begin conversing again. She says that she thinks some of the courtiers were... She pauses for a moment, struggling with the translation. Taken? But how could that be? Our records indicate they're accounted for, at least the ones we know about. You consider all that you've seen and a nauseous feeling overtakes you. Is it possible for both to be true? Is it possible some in the courtier are not what they seem? You approach and ask Aliki if she would like to travel with you to this gateway, if it exists. Quinn tentatively translates your request, and the mysterious figure nods in response. Resolve, strange, and fierce, like a piercing light in the abyss, fills your heart. You lift the raven whistle and say that you will summon her when you are ready. This time Aliki nods without even waiting for Quinn's translation. You catch a glimpse of piercing red eyes framed with heavy bangs. As the wind picks up again and sends her hair aflutter, you lift your coat to block the bitter chill, and not but a moment later, Aliki is gone, whisked along with the wind itself. You ask Quinn if she will stick with you a little longer. I'm not going to lie, this terrifies me, she says in a small voice, but I think we're on to something here. Yes, I will see this through with you to the very end. I just hope... She quivers and averts her gaze away from you. I just hope I'm still remembering when this is done. In the Americas section of the campaign log, inside the Bermuda Triangle, write 56Y. Ybor, San Juan, or Bermuda. Okay, so there's the Bermuda Triangle. Did I pass something up? I did pass something up. Shit. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. 56Y. You may embark. However, first we are one short away from Epsilon. Hopefully it doesn't matter. This one. As you return to your hotel, the concierge waves you down and hands you a telegram. Trail picked up. Hot on her heels. Stop. Meet in Hong Kong. May require aid. Stop. Parasol is key. Stop. This must be from Inspector Flint. Perhaps you should travel to Hong Kong and learn more if you can spare the time. In the Southeast Asia, find Hong Kong and write 50S. You're now... Okay, did not matter. Okay, so after that, Rome. We are taking one more time. And we are going to Alexandria to do the Dogs of War. And that is where we're going to pick up tomorrow. But first, we still got one more thing. We ticked up another time, the bees. You receive a coded missive from Commissioner Taylor herself. Agents, not long ago, a massive explosion occurred near the Pendumica Tunguska River in Siberia. It is classified as an impact event, but this is just a cover story. Our intel now indicates courtier involvement. I have reason to believe this may be the site of one of their sanctums, perhaps even their primary safe house. You have clearance to investigate the site, but be prepared for anything. Add a cultist to the bag. Perfect, because those aren't -5s. In the Central Asia, that is now 59Z. You are now allowed to travel and to this location when you embark. Nope, this will end the campaign. Okay. And that is it for this scenario. I will see you next time in Alexandria. We captured Carmen Sandiego. We didn't get the good ending because she got one, but hopefully in Dogs of War we do better. Until next time, bye.